Welcome back to the last daily rundown of the week with me, Dan Morfitt. Thanks for keeping us on Channel 7. Stephen Armstrong and Jacqui Wright are here. Are you ready for more of the stories of the day?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. ITV is switching off all 7 of its channels to encourage people to get off their sofas and take part in sports following Team GB's Olympic successes. ITV will stop broadcasting from 9:30 for an hour on Saturday the 27th of August as a part of the I Am Team GB campaign. The move, organised with the National Lottery, will see thousands of sports clubs open to try and let people come in for free and try loads of new sports as we welcome home Team GB from the Rio Olympics. Now, a statement has described the event as a UK-wide sports day. So is turning off the telly a good way to get people active, or will people just be watching Saturday Kitchen instead?
I'm hoping that they'll go out. I'm hoping that they'll use the facilities on offer if it's all free. Definitely.
When I first read about it, I'm thinking, this is madness. They're turning off all their TV channels for an hour.
I think it's good.
But it's got to get people out, isn't it?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
It's 9:30 to 10:30 on Bank Holiday Saturday. People are not going to be watching the Saturday Kitchen. People are going to be zedding. People are going to be sleeping. People are going to go. They won't go out for sport. They will go, oh, TV's not working. Mother, TV's not working. Oh, it's all right. BBC's working. It's just going to be like...
I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea with good intentions.
I think that if you want to do that, then maybe we should have... we should open all public fields, all school fields should be able to be opened for that day. I just think that an hour, it's a good. I mean, it's a good publicity for ITV.
When they say they're turning it off, I don't think they're literally turning it off and putting on the test card. I think they're going to be stopping normal channels and just going, right, we're out now. Just go out and enjoy sport for free.
Yeah.
To celebrates the successes of all of our great Olympians
in the Olympics. Absolutely brilliantly.
We've done very well in the Olympics, and after the London Olympics, we had an immediate surge of interest in sport, and then we realised that quite a few years ago, the government sold off all our playing fields, and Tesco's and flats are now on them, and other supermarkets and all these kinds of things. I just think that this is piecemeal. I think that it's a good idea, but I just think that it's going to
start. It's a good kick-off, isn't it?
It's a good kick-off. If people choose not to do it, they choose not to do it.
Yeah.
And it's it's just something trying to spur people to get off the sofas with kids. Take the kids out. Go swimming. If it's all free, I think they should take advantage.
Well, there you go. Maybe we should have all councils across the UK should say for that day that you can use the council facilities for free.
Yeah.
A lot of sports clubs are already signed up to this ideal.
Up there.
Not councils necessarily, but sports clubs that want to gain new members and give kids and adults a taster session of different sports. That can only be a good thing.
It can only be a good thing because there's going to be further Olympics where we're going to need, obviously, participants. So the kids have got to start now.
Could you imagine it? 20 years ago, because everybody's been talking about, since the start of the National Lottery 20 years ago, we would never have had Olympians winning gymnastics medals. It was always Russians and Bulgarians and Romanians.
Yeah.
And now we're winning silvers, bronzes, we're golds with Max Whitlock.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And 20 years ago, you would never have told any kid in the UK, you know what, gymnastics is a winnable event for you.
You wouldn't. Stay well clear from gymnastics.
Yeah, well, I think that's the Eastern Bloc.
Yeah.
Let them do it.
Yeah, let them do it.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that maybe we should. I mean, it's again. I don't want to sound like I'm being pessimistic, but I am. But that's how it's coming out. Maybe we should have it during the week. Maybe everybody should have a day off work where everybody can reconnect with their kids.
Well, no, because that'd have to be paid day off work.
Paid day off work.
Why would?
Nobody's going to do a day off work and not get paid.
Let me appeal to your cynicism. Is this just ITV trying to get on the bandwagon of the Olympics because they can't show any of it and it's all on the BBC?
Yes, I think that they've kind of...
I don't care what the reasoning is. I think it's a good idea.
I like that, Jacqui. I like that a lot.
I think that...
Positivity, lad, see?
Yeah, but I mean, I must admit, who's going to... I mean, where am I going to get my Murder, She Wrote and my Coronation Street omnibus? And also, we live in an age where more and more people don't watch telly; they download. So all that you're gonna get lots of people. Like I mean, I'm an avid viewer of this program, and I watched last night when the wonderfully talented Cal Doherty was talking about the Pokemon Go and getting people out and moving about. And I think that seems to be, although I'm very cynical of that game as well, but. From what Cal was saying last night, and also a lot of these ideas of getting people out, I agree with that. It's a good idea of getting people out. I just think that this is cynical, and that ITV are turning off their 7 channels, and there are many, many other channels that are going to do it. And as you say, they've not been able to show this Olympics coverage.
I don't care what the reasoning is. I really don't care. I think it's a good idea.
I'm loving your positivity tonight. Thank you for that.
I love your positivity too.
But
No.
Right,
I do not like big butts, and I don't lie.
Let's move on to our last story for now. Jared Leto has hit out at Warner Brothers after his role in the new superhero movie Suicide Squad was cut down dramatically. Jared Leto plays the role of the Batman baddie, the Joker. He thought that he'd been misled about how much he would appear on the screen. So, should movie stars have more control over the final cuts, or are they being divas?
Divas.
Wow.
Divas.
Right, let's go to the ad break. That's that sort.
I've seen this film, and the character he plays, basically, if you've not seen this film, watch Scarface. And then just colour in your TV, because that is essentially what he's done. So I think that Jared Leto, this is not a night for me being positive. My favourite piece of Jared Leto's movie career is the bit in American Psycho when Christian Bale pounds his face with a hammer. I'm not a
Spoilers.
Well, it's a book. Read more. But I think that, I think that within this comment he made, he also suggested that he made a very cheap comment about Heath Ledger, who when he said, maybe if I die sometime soon, they'll re-release it, and that's a good thing as an actor when you pass away.
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he did.
Now I think,
he did say that.
I loved Heath Ledger in the.
He won an Oscar.
A posthumous Oscar. Now Jared Leto's won an Oscar. I understand how if he thinks that the way, bearing in mind that Jared Leto's not seen the movie. So, he made these comments based on the fact that he's not actually seen the movie. He's just basing it on what other people have said. And he says that there are many scenes that have been cut. There might be a director's cut coming out, and it may be a better movie. But I just think there's a movie called Burn, Hollywood Burn, which is kind of a pastiche of this, an Alan Smithy film. And I think that hits the right note in this sort of tone. But there are, this isn't a new thing. Marlon Brando turning up on the set of Apocalypse Now and saying, "No, I've not learnt the script, and I'm just going to wear pajamas and sit in that cave." There are lots of movies where people have struggled with this. I just think that this is a great way of getting publicity for the film.
Yeah, it is.
It does sound like a bit of
a diva, yeah, definitely.
I was going to say something else.
No, they shouldn't be given that much power.
If you're an actor,
he's been paid to do a job, and that's it.
And like Stephen said, he could be in an extended director's cut.
But he's,
And to bitch and moan when you haven't even gone to see the film that you're in.
Well,
what respect does that show to your fellow actors of the craft who are also in the film?
He'll probably find that he hasn't got anything lined up for a while now.
Well, he made these comments on tour with his band, so he's a multi-media. He's across the sort of performance arts.
His band 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yes,
who are awful.
I've not seen them. I saw Dogstar, the Keanu Reeves band at Glastonbury, and threw fruit at him. But they seem to be okay. They seem to be, and Keanu Reeves. If you want to read about that man now, that man is a man that I have ultimate respect for. I'm not a fan of a lot of his movies, but if you have a chance to read about Keanu Reeves, he does a great deal of good, and is from what I've read, a fantastic man. Jared Leto might be a fantastic man. It may be just that it's sour grapes. It may be that when we get this director's cut, he's right, and the part he plays, but within the film, the Joker is not. He's not painted as good.
The best villain of all time.
Superb.
When he's the only villain, he's the only superhero book character that's won an Oscar.
Yeah.
So
All right.
for him to bitch and moan that he's not in it a
Shouldn't
lot,
have said anything.
it does sound, like Stephen says, more like a publicity drive to say, well, if you like the Joker, go and watch the film and see if I'm in it enough. But
Think that'll work?
I don't know, because I have no interest in watching this film, and it's
Right. Well,
One of this isn't a spoiler, but one of the best bits in the movie is a character says to another character, "Your daughter wrote to you every day," and then hands him 9 letters. Now this man's been in prison for some time, so that's like 9 letters. You're like, that's not every day, love. That's like once every 3, like quarterly.
that's
I got
like
more.
a massive continuity slip.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
more letters off my Kenyan pen friend, and that was sort of every year, and he was fantastic. But again, didn't appear in any comic book movies.
But he did grow up to be a massive baddie in Iron Man 3.
He did.
That's a shocking thing.
Wow.
Jacqui,
You've lost me.
are you going to go and watch the Suicide Squad to go and check out the Joker, or lack of?
No.
What if you're going to go and see a film at the cinema? What's it going to be? Do you know?
That new one by Ken Loach.
Oh, has he got a new one out?
I, Daniel
Yeah,
Blake,
that's the one I'm waiting for.
starring the fantastically
That's what I'm
talented
waiting for.
Davy Johns, a stand-up comedian, and
That's what I'm
brilliant
waiting for.
Geordie.
See, now you've piqued my interest. We should be talking less about the Joker and more about Ken Loach.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that man is a proper true hero
Yeah.
of British cinema.
Yeah.
He's
and
come out
British
retirement
culture.
specialist to make this film.
Oh,
Oh, see, it's ended on a positive note.
there you go. And we can all be positive about that.
That's all we have time for.
What?
I know.
I know, but
What's
my glass
going on?
is half empty. I will just point that out.
That's all we have time for in this part of the show. In a few minutes' time, Jacqui and Stephen will get their something to say. But next, we talk to Stockport band Plastic House about their upcoming tour. You're watching the Daily Rundown. Keep it on Channel 7.